Hi everyone, Professor Bob Young back at you here, and in this instructional video we're going to take a brief look at degree, minute, second notation, which is used in latitude, longitude, real-world situations, along with a lot of navigation problems we're going to look at here down the line. So let's get to it. All right, so when converting from degree, minute, seconds into what's called degree decimal form. Now notice the notation here for degrees and minutes and seconds. So we'll look at the conversions here. So 1 degree equals 60 minutes and 1 minute equals 60 seconds. So multiplying 60 by 60 here, 1 degree would equal 3,600 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and do a few problems here where we convert from DMS or degree, minute, seconds to degree decimal form. So let's look at the first example here. It says convert 47 degrees, 12 minutes, and 36 seconds to degree decimal form. So what we're going to go ahead and do here is just write 47 plus, in 1 minute there's 60 seconds, so we're going to put 12 over 60 here and put parentheses around that, plus 36 over 3,600, which would reduce, by the way, if you wanted to do that. But this will go ahead and give us the degree decimal form. And usually they round it 3, 4 decimal places. Different books will tell you different things. So let me get my calculator out here and I will check, and then you check on yours and see what you get. All right, I'm back. Now I came out with 47.21 degrees, and that came out exact there, so I couldn't round it past 2 places in this case. So there's example 1. Let's try the next one here. Convert 124 degrees, 45 minutes, and 9 seconds to degree decimal form. So again, we'll just go ahead and take the 124. 45 minutes will be 45 over 60. And then plus 9 over, guess what? You got it, 3,600. Now your calculator also has a degree, minute, second button on it, which I might be able to show you here with my camera. We might take a look at it here, but let me go ahead and pause and you work this out on yours. Now make sure when you put this in your calculator, you use the parentheses on each fraction there, or it may interpret it differently. All right, so what I got for this answer is 124.7525 degrees, and sometimes they'll go ahead and round that 3 places, 4 places, but this one seems to come out pretty precise too, 4 places. All right, so the next 2 examples, we're going to go ahead and do the reverse. We're going to go ahead and convert degree decimal form back to degree, minute, second form. So in the first example here, we're going to go ahead and take 16.54 degrees and write it in degree, minute, second form. And to do this, we're just going to go ahead and say this is the 16.54 degrees would equal 16 degrees plus 0.54 degrees. Now on the 0.54 degrees, we can go ahead and multiply this by, remember, for every 1 degree, you have 60 minutes. So we got a little conversion game going here, and the degrees will cancel out. All right, so let's pause and do that real quick. All right, so what I came up with here is I'm going to get 16 degrees, and what I'm going to get in minutes here, 0.54 times 60 would be plus 32.4 minutes. Now, this 32 minutes here would be most of the answer. So we'd have our degrees here. So the degrees really doesn't do much here. It's the rest of this is going to get you the minutes and seconds. And this 32 right here is the amount of minutes in the answer. Now the 0.4 here, so we remember we've got this 0.4 minutes here, and we need to get that into seconds. So what would we multiply by now? Now don't go to your 3,600 here, because remember, for every one minute, for every 60 seconds, you have 1 minute here. Sorry, I'm kind of doing this one late at night here. So, and this is zero point 0.4 times 60. So the minutes would chop out, leaving you with 24 seconds. So in degree minute second form, the 16.54 degrees would equal 16 degrees, 32 minutes, and 24 seconds. So you can go back and forth again. Just don't confuse, like when we were going the other way, we were using the 3600 to go to decimal form. Here, you have to just use the 60s to get back. So let's do one more to make sure we have it here. So we're going to convert 104.71 degrees to degree minute second form. And then I might try my calculator and show you how to do it on the calculator as well. I mean, and different ones have different places that they store these things, the scientific calculators. So this one would be 104 degrees plus 0.713 degrees. So this is what we want to concentrate on. So we really have our degrees right here. And we want to change this to minutes. So we're going to go ahead and multiply this 1 degree for every 60 minutes. So let's pause and multiply 0.713 times 60 and see what we get. All right, I got 42.78 here. So we're going to say that this is equal to 104, that's a bad equal there, sorry, degrees plus 42.78 minutes. Now again, we've got our minutes here, so we can write this as 104 degrees and 42 minutes. Now this 0.78 here, we're going to say that's plus 0.78 times, and this is minutes now, 1 minute equals how many seconds if we want to get back to this second form here, right? 60 here. And then let's see what we get. 0.78 times 60 would be 46.8 here. So I would get 104 degrees, 42 minutes. And this right here, the 0.78 times the 60 would be 46.8. So we'll go ahead and round that to the nearest minute there. So it would be 47 minutes. So we can go from degree minute second to degree decimal form and back now. And then I'll see if I can get the calculator going, and we'll show you how to do one of each of these on the calculator. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take my video camera here, and I'm going to focus in on my calculator, which is a inexpensive TI-30X2S. It's one of your basic scientific calculators you use, so forth, for your different mathematics courses. And you know the button under here, under the delete button, it's got a little degree minute second. So I'm hoping this comes out well enough to show you how to do a few of these on the calculator. Now earlier we did 47 degrees, 12 minutes, and 36 seconds and showed you how to do it using our rules and so forth. So we'll go ahead and try that one here. We're just going to hit 47, and then I'm going to go ahead and push that degree minute second button, and you'll notice it has degrees, minutes, seconds, and a whole bunch of other options across the top there. And different calculators will have these in different places, so I'll just hit enter. So that puts the 47 degrees in there. 12, I'm going to go ahead and put the 12 in, hit degree, minutes, seconds, scroll over one, and that puts the minutes in for me. This is almost cheating, I know what you're saying. And then 36, the degree, minutes, seconds, go over 2. I'll be teaching classes soon on how the calculator gets different things. So if we want to go degree decimal, just hit equals 47.21, and I'm hoping that shows up there so you can see that we did indeed get that one earlier right, which I know y'all are saying, boy, I hope you got it right. All right, and then the next one, we'll go ahead and do this 104.713 degrees, and we'll change that back from degree decimal to degree minutes seconds using the calculator. So let me hit clear here, and I'll type in 104.713 and make sure that you're in degree mode here and not radian mode, because that might throw a whack into things, most likely will. Hit that degree minute second button again. Now if I scroll all the way over to the right, looky there, it's got it's got a little DMS button there. And it says, do you want that decimal in degrees and degree minute second form? And we can say yes. And voila, 104 degrees, 42 minutes, 47 seconds as we projected. So you can check these things and make sure these rules measure out on your calculator as well. So this is the conclusion of our degree minute seconds lesson.